All right, welcome friends. Here we are, part 2. We are at descending through 20,300 feet down to 8,200 feet over northwestern Arizona, headed to Scottsdale. Take a look where we are just to give you some perspective. Headed southeast, going to turn left at Furman, F-R-M-A-N, head north over Sky Harbor, directly over Sky Harbor, towards the first F-U-R-S-T waypoint. Class, K-L-A-A-S. Make a right turn. These artificial waypoints to Edgar. Make a right turn. Very short final to Scottsdale. Very short final to Scottsdale. Willman, W-L-L-M-N. We want to be at 4,000 feet right there. You see that? 4,000 feet according to the published approach plate for the RNAV 2-1 approach. Edgar, want to be at... I forgot to write that down. I'm sorry. I think it's 2,600 feet. Anyway, 5 miles from Wellman to Edgar. Another 4.6 miles. 4.6 miles from Edgar to KSDL. But as you can see, it is not a straight-in approach. It is. There's a big mountain. Well, I'll put on an ice line tracking. Ice line map. You can see we can't go straight in. There's too many hazards in this area, so we're making this kind of tight right turn to final. So that should be fun. No faith that the RNAV will work, but hey, listen, hope springs eternal. We'll start slowing. We'll set it at 280. Beautiful afternoon. Storm hasn't hit Arizona yet. Apparently still over California. Real-time weather in Scottsdale right now is listed as drizzle, 59 degrees. But I don't know, maybe it hasn't been updated yet in the sim or something. Anyway, we're 54 miles out. Bumpy air. Had a huge winds aloft. 130 knots at our cruising altitude, 35,000 feet. But everything looks good right now. We're 52 miles out, and at 15,000 feet, that's 15,300 feet, that's perfect. So it's exactly where you'd want to be. Descending now at 1,800 feet per minute. Continue slowing. Down to 4,000. That's not Blue Rock Whiskey.
Descend and maintain 4,000 feet, Cessna Tree Bravo Whiskey.
So that 4,000 feet number, again, is not randomly selected. That's the altitude that we're supposed to be at, according to the published approach plate, at Wellman, right here. 4,000 feet. But, as usual in the sim, they bring you down... They tell you to descend to that initial approach fix altitude earlier than you actually need to, and faster than you actually need to, so we can be a little more conservative on our descent. We're at 265 now on our speed, knots indicated, and took off for Burbank 47 minutes 55 seconds ago. We wouldn't actually enter our minimums, not that we're going to need them today, but minimums at Scottsdale are 1,948 feet. 1,948 feet. We'll enter that. Barometric minimums. Okay. Set 260 on our speed. Yeah, no drizzle in the sim. Maybe drizzle in real life, but no drizzle in the sim. What are you going to do? Cool screenshot. Runway length at Scottsdale, where we've landed several times now, 8,249 feet. Approach course. Hold on. Look at the sunlight. Look at that. Is it just me?
7 Cessna Tree Bravo Whiskey.
What a game.
Phoenix approach Cessna November.
Is that
Tree
250?
Bravo Whiskey is at 11,400 feet, descending 4,000 feet.
Gotta be at 250, 10,000. You know that. You know it. Airport elevation. Airport elevation is 1,510 feet. Approach course is 212.
Altimeter 29.90.
29090. We'll go ahead and set that on our altimeter.
American 825, you are 12 miles east of Sky Harbor. Contact Phoenix Tower on 118.7 when inbound on the approach.
Betty says the nearest altimeter is 29094, but just out of curiosity. ATC told us 29090, and that is correct.
805, you are 7 miles southeast.
39 miles out, 10,200 feet.
Runway 25 left approach.
Shallow out slightly. We'll set it 1,200 feet per minute. Go outside for a second.
Tower on 118.7 American 825.
There's Sky Harbor. There's downtown Phoenix.
Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect ILS runway 25 left approach.
Fly right over
Clear to Haven, generic 805.
Sky Harbor. 36 miles left on the route. Turn off our bank limiter. Help us make our turns more crisply, sharply. See a whole bunch of planes up on final approach into Sky Harbor towards the west. I mean a whole bunch of planes. Zoom in on our MFD. Alright, so we have a beautiful afternoon, early evening approach. Continue slowing, set 240. Just about to fly right over Sky Harbor. Grand Central Station there on the approach course. Continue slowing. 30 miles out, 8,500 feet, a little lower than we need to be, so we'll shallow out our descent rate 500 feet per minute, and we'll slow to 230.
Tower on 118.7 Southwest 129.9.
Look at that. Beautiful. Wow. Beautiful. Isn't that pretty? Just so nice. Oh, what a sunset. That's pretty. Passenger view out the right side of the aircraft. Very nifty. All right, we're gonna have our hands full here. So we're at 8,000 feet. We're going to depressurize. That's fine.
Generic 805 traffic is 9 o'clock, 4 miles at 3,600 feet generic. Report them inside.
26 miles out now and 7,900 feet. Normally you'd expect to be at 6,000 feet at 20 miles, but remember we have to figure in the airport elevation that takes, which is 1,500 feet, so that takes us up to 7,500 feet at 20 miles out. So that's good. Continue slowing. Set to 10. Try to avoid that annoying landing gear alarm. There it is, right on schedule. Not too bad today. 24 miles out, 7,600 feet. Again, oh my gosh, that's pretty. Again, I don't know if I got lost in all the clutter, but 20 miles out, you want to be at 6,000 feet. We're 22 miles out, and we're at 7,400 feet, so you might say, well, wait a minute, aren't you too high? No, because we're not, it's not 6,000 feet, period. It's 6,000 feet above ground level. And because the airport's at 1,500 feet, our altitude's just fine. Continue slowing. Getting ready to make a big right turn right here at Class. Right there, CLAAS. It's going pretty smooth so far. Don't know if we're going to have a functioning RNAV approach or not. Set 190. All I can tell you is that this magenta diamond right now is not correct. Normally, if you saw it in this position, it would mean that you were too high, but we're not too high. We're just fine. Just fine. Here comes that right turn at class. Set 185. As we continue our approach. Increase our descent slightly. Set 1,200 feet per minute. 17 miles out. 6,600 feet. Remember, at 10 miles out, you'd want to be at 3,000, but with the adjustment, 4,500 feet. And we know that at Wellman, right here, we want to be at 4,000 feet.
You are 12 miles east of Sky Harbor. Contact Phoenix Tower on 118.7 when you're
So
down on the
we're
approach.
good. We're good, good, good. Everything's fine. Might be, actually, probably. There's the airport. No, yeah, I think that's the airport right there. We're going to go like this. Okay, we're going to go like this. We're flying this way. We're going to turn this way. Turn around and head that and head land towards the south. Look at that dam. That's cool. That's cool. All right. Continue slowing. Do one notch of flaps now.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
Get our landing lights on. Looks okay so far. Wellman's coming up. We're at 4,900 feet. R355 is our official waypoint, but if you look, R355 is where we are just about. We're making the right turn now. Wellman's coming up. This will switch here from R55. It should switch to Wellman, or R55 from R355. Let me check something here. Hold on. Yeah, it's naming R55 the same as Wellman. You see, R55 Wellman, R55 Wellman. Anyway, we want to be at 4,000 feet at Wellman, and we're 56 seconds from Wellman, and we're at 4,100 feet. We're leveling out because they told us to descend to 4,000. We'll see if they start ignoring us or not. If they do, I'll just take over. But all I can tell you is we don't want to stop descending at 4,000. When we get to Wellman, we need to continue our descent. Slow us down. There we go. 3,300, 3,300. So that's not 3 Bravo Whiskey.
Descend and maintain 3,300.
So there you are, right on schedule, 4,000 feet and at Wellman. Now we're headed to Edgar, where apparently we need to be at 3,300 feet, and we're 1 minute and 53 seconds from there, so nice conservative descent. I'm going to go ahead and do gear. And another notch of flaps. Look at that beautiful plane. Isn't that something? Beautiful, right? It's beautiful. Look at those skies. Okay, making that right turn. Coming up on Edgar. Leveling out at 3,300. Let's continue slowing. Set 160. It's going to get real busy here. And by the way, can you see what I mean when I said why we can't go straight in because of these hazards? That's why we're having to go in like this. Hopefully that makes sense. Down to 2,200. That's not 3 Bravo Whiskey.
Descend and maintain 2,200 feet Cessna Tree Bravo Whiskey.
Cessna Tree Bravo Whiskey, you're at 6 miles north of Scottsdale. Contact Scottsdale Tower on 119.9 when inbound on the approach.
19.9. Cessna 3 Bravo Whiskey. Good day.
Tower on 119.9 Cessna Tree Bravo Whiskey.
Okay, it's going to get real busy here because this is a very short final. You see what I mean? We're heading straight towards these giant hazards. We got to make a nice tight right turn now. Here it comes.
Cessna November Tree 4 Tree Bravo Whiskey Scottsdale Tower. Cleared RNAV runway 21 approach.
Full flaps.
Altimeter 29.9
140.
074 at Niner.
Check those winds again. 074 at Niner.
Bravo Whiskey cleared to land runway 21.
They're listing a tailwind.
63 at 10.
The winds are changing so fast. Oh.
Land runway 21 Cessna
See, there's the
Tree
airport.
Bravo Whiskey.
Right here. You see what I mean in terms of a very short final approach? I mean, as short as it gets. As short as it gets. Set our altitude at our minimums of 1900 feet. 1900 feet. There it is. Okay, here we go, guys. Auto throttle disconnected. God, there's no time to do anything. Autopilot.
Autopilot.
We're gonna hand fly this baby. Okay, you guys ready? We do have RNAV cooperating here, as you can see. Oh man, this is a tight one. Get that right rudder. There it is.
1 mile final runway 21.
There we go. All right, still got all whites on the poppies, so let's. We're doing all right though. We're doing all right.
500.
Looking good. There's our red on the poppies. 2 reds, 2 whites. Nailed it. Okay, you guys ready? Here we go. Do have a minor tailwind from the left. 5 knots. Okay, we got the reverse thrusters going. We got the spoilers up. All right. I'm pretty happy with that. That's a tricky approach. And there's no two ways to say it other than that. I mean, that is tricky.
Cessna Tree Bravo Whiskey, turn next taxiway.
That is a tricky approach. You know, you get spoiled with these 10, 12, 15 mile finals.
Contact ground on 121.6.
All right, that went great. I'm more than pleased with that. All right, contact ground.
Cessna Tree Bravo Whiskey.
Contact ground. Taxi to parking. Hello, ground services. No. Okay. Yeah, we're not getting any love on ATC. Well, that's all right. Okay, we'll go outside here real quick. Bring in those beautiful spoilers that deployed. Bring in the flaps. All right, welcome to Scottsdale. I don't know, are they ahead of us? I can never remember. Hey Siri. Oh, it never works. Hey Siri. Why doesn't it work for me? I want to know. How come it works for everybody else? Yeah, this is funny. Real weather at the moment in Scottsdale is rain and 52 degrees. So Sim blew it this time. That's a shame. Just checking one last thing here. Yeah, the time in Scottsdale right now is 6:02 p.m., so they are an hour ahead of us. So welcome to Scottsdale, 6:02. That's, I guess we're not going to get any help from ATC on how to park. That's weird. Right, well, whatever. Okay, let's go. Let's see, I'm not exactly clear on where they want us to park. Make this left turn here. I don't think we're going to get any help at all in parking. Well, that's all right. Don't want to take out any other airplanes while we're parking, however. Go ahead and zoom in here. All right, that looks pretty good. Strange that they wouldn't give us any guidance. Can't understand why that would be. Let's stop that timer. Damn it. There you go. I said about an hour. That's what we got. All right. Well, there we go. Welcome to Scottsdale. Awfully pretty night. At least in the sim. Maybe not in real life, I'm guessing. Turn off our anti-icing equipment. You see that's where we are on the map. Yeah, that was fun breaking out that right rudder as we turned that very short final. I really want them to get replay mode working, because I think it would be really cool to watch that approach, that landing from the tower. I think that would have been pretty slick. Look at that. That's beautiful. All right, well, we're back in Arizona. We'll see where we head next. Who knows? I have no idea. Not that it really matters anyway, not to sound like a nihilist, but... Okay. Let's turn off that left engine. There we go, logbook. Okay, there you go. Hey! I said about an hour flight. The actual wheels up, wheels down was 1 hour, 49 seconds. Anyway, thanks for joining us.